The following program has been approved for pro wrestling fans by the creators of the Angle Podcast.
Oh, wrestling fans! Clap for the Angle Podcast!
The Angle Podcast.
Angle Podcast.
The Angle Podcast.
The Angle Podcast.
The Angle Podcast.
It's the Angle Podcast! How exciting!
Welcome everyone back to the Angle Podcast. As always, I am your host, Joey Karni, and with me today, a man who is simply the one and only Ricochet. How you doing?
I'm doing great,
A couple months you've had have been just phenomenal. Having a match with Logan Paul at SummerSlam. What's it like being invited to the biggest party of the summer, but also being in a marquee match?
It feels great. It feels good, especially after, I think last year, I wasn't on last year's, which again, it's no problem for me because I understand, like, especially now we have such a deep roster. The roster's so deep, but not only that, like, everybody is good. Everybody, top to bottom, everybody's good. And so it's like a roller coaster. You're going to be at the peak sometimes, you're going to be in the valley, so you just got to hold on, really. This company is like a roller coaster. You just got to hold on. And eventually you're going to get to where you need to go, especially if you just stay hungry, stay healthy, stay active, stay, mentally healthy, mentally positive. That's all I think about. But coming in the biggest party of the summer, it's great. This is where you want to be. You want to be here. You want to be in the spotlight. You want to have the pressure. You want all that stuff. So it's great to be here.
Of course, and coming out of WrestleMania, you were obviously in a tag team with Braun Strowman. Braun goes down with injury. Is there a transition period where you were from a singles to a tag team, now back to a singles? What was that transition period for you?
Yeah, no, I think, again, doing it so long, you understand, especially Ricochet. I feel like I always say Ricochet is an environmentalist. He uses what's in his environment. So whether it's the top rope, whether it's the outside, the ring, the commentary table, the steps, whether it's a singles, a tag, a triple threat, whatever it is, Ricochet adapts to the situation. I think that's something that I've had to do my whole career, so I think that's something that I kind of got down. So the transition from singles to tag, for me specifically, it's not really that drastic, because again, I think that those experiences helped me with that. Yeah, for sure.
Of course, and SummerSlam, like I said, a marquee match with Logan Paul. I can only expect huge spots coming from the one and only. What goes into planning those spots, but also making sure that maybe they won't hurt as bad as they look?
They all hurt as bad as they look. There's no hiding that. It's just we just got to keep going, pushing forward. That's anything that I do. I try to do again in my whatever my capabilities are, how wide they are. Thankfully, but I try to stick with everything that I know I can do. Anything outside of my wheelhouse it's like the danger zone. You don't really want to go there. And only unless you need to, and even then, I don't know if I've ever had to really need to go outside of something that I'm not comfortable with. I'm lucky with everything that I'm comfortable with. It's just pretty crazy, especially with someone like him, who he's obviously pretty crazy himself. He's a daredevil. He's a stunt man, whatever you want to call it. He's got his own chip on his shoulder as well that he's got to prove. So I think us together, I think we want to go out there and we want to prove that we belong here in different ways. I want to prove that I'm here and I belong here so I can continue my rise to be champion one day. And obviously he in his own way wants to prove that he belongs here, being an outside guy coming in. So we both want to go out there and just show the world like this is SummerSlam is ours.
And recently on Impulsive, Logan obviously stated that for SummerSlam he had two choices in mind who he wanted to face. You were one of those names. It's easy to find the things that we don't like about Logan Paul. Is there anything that you do admire about him?
Yeah, I mean, his determination, his drive, his passion, his ability to make a goal and crush that goal. You know what I mean? Like I said, everyone wants to talk about him being a new guy and coming in or whatever. He's not just a new guy. Like, he's done whatever he needs to do in his own career to make him get to a point to where the WWE notices and wants to bring him in. You know what I mean? So all those things you have to commend, and you have to, give props to, that he's been able to build this massive brand that's made him such a popular guy, love or hate, he's such a popular guy. And those are the things that you can get behind. And then he's not afraid to send it. He's not afraid to take those risks. And that's something that I can always respect, something that Ricochet can always get behind.
And SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer. I'm asking everybody around the room the same question. What are 3 things that go into making what you would think is the biggest party of the summer?
The WWE brand, I think what they're able to do, and again, the parties they're able to pull off, I think there's no one that can do it bigger and better. The performers, I think we have the best performers in the world. I think the athletes that we got are the best. They're going to go out there, and they're another reason why it's the biggest party of the summer. And then obviously, not just the brand and not just us, but it's the fans that are flying all around the world to come see us. You know what I mean? They're just as much as why it's a party. Their energy, their excitement, their electricity is going to help us bring that to make it the biggest party. Like, again, it wouldn't be a party without people. You know what I mean? So the WWE universe definitely is a big reason why we're here to party. We're here to throw down.
Ricochet, I'm so excited to see what you and Logan do tomorrow at SummerSlam. But good luck to you, man, and just excited to see what you do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And before you go, please subscribe to binge more content right here on the Angle Podcast. Thanks for watching.